Perfect comedy abound in Exploding Kittens, the hilarious new animated series from creators Shane Kosikowski, You're the Worst, Teenage Bounty Hunters, and Matthew Inman, the cartoonist/card game inventor/genius who spawned the Exploding Kittens and Throw Burrito games, among other things. The laugh-out-loud new series has a groovy premise: God sucks at his job. He's fired and his body is shoved into a chubby cat on Earth as punishment. Simultaneously, the Antichrist is also bad at her job. She's too kind and sweet, handing out Gatorades to people who are dehydrated. In hell, she, too, winds up in cat form on Earth. God Cat and Devil Cat become neighbors, in fact, with new human pet owners. Tom Ellis is God Cat, coming off Lucifer, wink, wink, and Sashir Zamata, Agatha all along, is Devil Cat. Suzy Nakamura, Mark Proksch, Ali Maki, and Kenny Yates are among the voice talents on board. Shane Kosikowski and Matthew Inman, the co-creator of the game, are jazzed to have their show premiering on Netflix July 12 and spoke with MovieWeb about the series, the big finale twist, and much more in this exclusive interview. Read on. It'd be like if, Cards Against Humanity made a show. You'd be like, what the hell is this? So, I think that's going to be something that's unexpected. Matthew Inman. Teach Lucifer's Tom Ellis is God. It's hard to overlook the irony here, the fact that Lucifer headliner Tom Ellis went from playing a dashing devil to a grumpy god in Exploding Kittens. When Matt and I first started talking about God Cat, it was such a big role, and it requires this kind of grandiosity, Shane Kosikowski shared. We talked a lot about what we were looking for in a vocal motif. And when we heard Tom the first time, it was pretty automatic. We really gravitated towards his voice, but also he just commands a room. He added. Then we started recording with him and we didn't realize, we had seen some of his BBC stuff, and we knew he had a background in comedy, but when you get into a room with him, he is hysterical, and he has a ton of really funny ad-libs throughout the season. He would just change lines just a little bit and he would add the comedy, 50 to 60%. It was a total joy to work with him. And to know that he also plays the devil is hysterical to me. It's a trip. Shane Kosikowski is known for his work as a producer on the hit shows, You're the Worst and Teenage Bounty Hunters. When the possibility of Exploding Kittens became more than a minor creative blip on his radar, something clicked. He was a fan of the franchise, and another project of Inman's The Oatmeal Comics, and took what he learned from his previous shows to fuel this new outing. I was a fan of the game, so I was really excited about the project and Matt's idea, he said. Those shows, You're the Worst, Teenage Bounty Hunters, specifically were serialized. They had serious moments, and they had jokes, and they kind of ran the gamut between joke kind of drama and comedy. Kosikowski went on to note. This is a straight-up comedy, but we took some of the elements from shows that I've worked on, about trying to build character dynamics, trying to see an arc go from A to B over the course of a season and have it feel satisfying at the end, when you get to kind of that big crescendo of the climax of the season. And those are elements that live through on our show. I hope that people quickly watch the show as fast as they can and get to the big ending, added Kosikowski, because each episode is its own little story, but also we're telling a bigger story over the course of the season.